And welcome to Pure Adrenaline Sports. I'm John, coming to you with some Major League Baseball action today. We got the Mets and Nationals. This is our first. I don't want. Sorry about that. Didn't want to. This is technically our first one of the season. Last year, Sean and I did do one during the World Series. So it's not our first. It's not our first baseball live stream, but it is our first one of the new season. Spring training did start on Friday with some games. The Mets played a split squad yesterday. First game they lost to Houston 4-2. Second game last night they beat Miami 5-2. Alonso going 3 for 3 with a home run. And yesterday Washington won 3-2, beating the St. Louis Cardinals. So a lot of minor league guys getting some action in these early games. So and we'll probably see a lot more of that too, because a lot of the guys on teams, I know McNeil and Alonso are playing for the USA in the World Baseball Classic. So they'll miss some time with the Mets. We'll be covering some of those games as well, especially the USA games. But yeah, today we got Scherzer on the mound for the Mets, making his spring training debut. Kind of had some injuries last year, so we'll see. Hopefully, he can bounce this year and be that pitcher the Mets thought he does. I believe he's got an opt out after the season, so we'll see. We'll see what happens with that as well. But man, it's good to have baseball back. Out of all the sports, baseball is my favorite. It's the one I believe I know the most about, but I guess we'll see. We will see. Let's see if any of the other games have started. Not yet. Baltimore and Detroit getting ready to start. Houston, Washington. So Washington, this must be a split squad for Washington today because they're playing Houston as well. Tampa Bay against Boston. Minnesota against Philadelphia. Atlanta against the Yankees. The Yankees against Toronto. Let's turn that down so we don't get that. All right. Some other games. We got the Mets and Nationals, which we'll be covering. We got the Cardinals and Marlins. Then later on this afternoon, Cubs and Dodgers. Mariners and Royals. Reds and Giants. Rangers and Guardians. Almost said Indians. Arizona Diamondbacks against the Padres. The White Sox and Angels. Brewers and Rockies. Athletics and Brewers to end the day. So all the games will be over. The last one starts at 3:10, so lots to be happening over the next couple hours. So let's look. Still waiting for the first pitch. They're talking to Edwin Diaz right now. Edwin Diaz. If you're new to the channel, make sure you do hit that follow or subscribe button and that notification bell so you do know when we go live here on YouTube. All our baseball stuff is here on YouTube. Baseball, college basketball will be here on YouTube. But all our football content, NFL and XFL stuff, USFL are over on our Twitch stream. So I'll put that link here in the chat here in a second. I can give lineups. I do have the lineups here for the game. For the Nationals, we got Abrams playing short, Garcia playing second, batting second. Vanessa's DHing today. Matt Adams playing first base. Chavis playing third base, Cal playing left field, Blankenhorn playing right field, Hill playing center, and Pineda at catcher. And Gray getting the start today for the Nats. For the Mets, Farhan, what's up, buddy? Thanks for stopping by. Haven't seen you in a while. I don't know. I know you were with us with a lot of our NFL content. We have moved all the NFL and football related stuff over to our Twitch side. If you haven't jumped over there to follow us there, make sure you do that. we're still doing those on Thursday nights. So definitely getting ready for NFL free agency, NFL draft. But I know you're just getting into baseball this year. So thanks for stopping by. Actually, while I'm doing that, let me go get that link. Let me get that link for Thursday night stuff. I know, Farhan, I know you're out. I believe you're out in California. I could be wrong on that. If you are, were you affected by the snowstorms? Some crazy stuff going on out there. All right. So the Mets lineup today is McNeil playing second, Mark Hanna playing left field, Francisco Lindor at short, Vogelback DHing, Eduardo Escobar at third base, Tommy Pham playing center, and Nervez playing catcher. Let's see where they got him from. I believe he's new to the team. Vientos playing first base, and Cedrola out in right field. So let's see here. Do I not have? No, I do. Last year he did play in the majors last year, but with who? Oh, Milwaukee. Played with Milwaukee. Played in 84 games. Batted .206, so not a good average. Only 4 home runs. He's played in 600 career games with 51 home runs, 191 RBIs, and a .258 average as well. So I think it's going to be tough for him to make the team as a catcher. Nito's definitely going to get one of those spots, and Alvarez will probably they'll probably split, and then Alvarez can DH as well. Scherzer getting the start today. They're showing him warm up right now. First pitch is supposed to be at 1:10, so we still got a couple minutes. Today's pitchers for the Mets: Scherzer, Tommy Hunter, Hernandez, John Curtis, Brooks Rowley, and Sam Coonrod. So we'll see what happens here. Abrams is going to lead off. So let's put a banner at the bottom. Let's put a banner at the bottom of the screen here. '23 MLB. All right, there we go with that. So some new rules this year for MLB. I still have to figure out what the pitch timer thing is. I'm not sure. There was let's get rid of that. I keep hearing an echo. I don't want to hear an echo. When there's no runners on, it's a 15-second pitch clock. 20-second pitch clock when there are runners on, but the batter has to be in the box ready to go. And what determines? I don't know how that gets determined. Here we go. Let's get rid of this already because it's ahead of my TV. So first two pitches, that one's fouled off. So Scherzer ahead 0-2. Well, high count 1 and 2. So I am a little bit behind the pitch count here on the MLB, the B side, on the MLB.com game day side. But all right, 1 and 2, fouled away. And he strikes him out. It's a good start for Scherzer. And I do have, no, you really can't see it with the glare. Got my own scorecard going. So here's Garcia. The check, he went around on the first pitch, 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Swung on a missed. Now 2-2. I missed a pitch there. Hit the right field onto the warning track, and he makes the catch. 2 down. Said Roll is playing right field for the Mets. Let's see. Don't know much about him. 0-2 yesterday. He's been in the minor leagues. He's got 648 career games there. 0-1 already to. This is fouled off, making it 0-2 already. And the MLB game day is way ahead of me because I already got the Mets up. So 3 pitches, struck him out looking. So great. I think Scherzer might only go that 1 inning, but struck out 2 of the three batters. Garcia did fly out to right field. See what we got for the Mets coming up. McNeil's going to be leading off. Canna batting second, Lindor third. Vogelbach DHing and batting fourth today. So Vogelbach already taking advantage of the new shift rules. Yesterday had 2 base hits through where fielders would have been last year. So the new shift rule, some of the shift restrictions: 2 fielders on the dirt on both sides of second base. I'm not sure. Now it says on the dirt, so that must means they can't play in the outfield grass anymore. I'll have to keep an eye on that. And the other thing that they did, and I don't know what effect this will have, they have larger bases. The bases were 15 inches last year. They're 18 inches this year. So keep an eye to see what that does. They said it did cut down on injuries in the minor leagues. I don't know how they determine that, with the bases being a factor for that. I don't know how they determine that. So McNeil flies out to left field for the first out. Bringing up Canna. Canna last year, 462 at bats, hit 13 home runs, 61 RBIs, 266 average. See how many games did he play? He played in 140 games for us last year. Very quickly ahead 0-2 already. Fouls another one off. Gray's best season was in 2019 with Oakland, where he hit 26 home runs, 58 RBI, batted .273 that year. So last year, since 19, that was his best average season, batting .266. Comes the 1-2. Struck him out. That'll bring up Lindor. Let's check Lindor's numbers from last year. Lindor scored 98 runs, 170 hits, 26 home runs, 107 RBI, 16 stolen bases, batted .270. Played in 161 games, so he only missed 1 game. That was the most games he has played in a season in his career. Previous high was 159 back in 2017. Also had 5 triples. That was the first time he's had over 100 RBI. And we're at 1-1. 1-1 on the pitch count. He grounds it to second. 4-3 to end the inning. So an easy first inning for both pitchers. All right, top of the second inning. Let's see, because my TV is so far behind from the SNY feed. So let's see if I can find it online, see if it's ahead. MLB. Nothing found, so they must not cover spring training games. Let's see, I did not check, even though this is ahead. Let's see, Scherzer's still on the mound. Because the Mets said they were going to use, I think the list had 6 pitchers, so it'll be interesting to see how far Scherzer goes. Ball outside to start off the top of the second. He threw 15 pitches in that first inning. In there for a strike, 1-1. Matt Adams, 856 career games. Hitting the right field. Adams will stay at first base with a leadoff single. Ball outside, making it 1-0. Runner on first, nobody out. No, it was called. Here comes the 1-0. Hit the other way in the right field. Adams is going to go first to third. Make it in there safe. So runners on the corner. So nobody out here for the Nats here in the top of the second. I'll bring up Alex Call. Find out a little bit about this man here. Regular season. He played for Cleveland and Washington last year, appeared in 47 games, 114 at-bats, 18 runs, 27 hits, 5 homers, struck out 30 times, 237 average. So ball 1. Call. Strike. 1-1. Ball inside, 2-1. Scherzer's struggling here in the second inning. 23 pitches. Total of 23 pitches for the game, but 8 so far this inning. No outs, runners on the corners. 2-1 count. Pick off throw to first. Back in time. So fouled off, making it 2-2. Seconds between batters. Oh, I missed it. Full count coming up. Ball fouled off. Still full count. Scherzer's up to 11 pitches this inning. Still with nobody out. Here comes the 3-2. Hitting the center. Oh, and he can't get it on a diving play. The ball rolls to the wall. It's a call with an RBI double. Runners on second and third now. 1 RBI for him there. Strike 1. Blankenhorn's up. So Washington's got a 1-0 lead. Still runners on second and third. Nobody out. Oh, and 2. This is his 30th pitch. Make that 1-2 now. Fouled off. Still 1-2. Scherzer up to 31 pitches. I wonder if Buck's letting him go as long as he wants, or is if he's going to take him out after swung on a missed first out of the inning. So out of the 4 outs that have been recorded, Scherzer's got 3 strikeouts, but back-to-back singles and a double here to lead off the inning, giving Washington a 1-0 lead so far. Still second and third, 1 out now. Hill at the bat. Hill's our center fielder today. 301. Ooh, they called that a ball low, 1-1. Swung on a miss, 1-2. Active strikeout leaders, Verlander and Scherzer, sitting at 1-2, 3,198 and 3,193. That ball was low. It's now 2-2. Fouled off. Matt's making Scherzer work today. 37 pitches here in the second inning. Swung on and missed. 2 down. Still runner second and third. So Scherzer's got four of his 5 outs have been strikeouts. But like I said, just 3 straight hits, back-to-back singles, and a double have given Washington a 1-0 lead. Still runners on second and third now, but with 2 outs. Ball outside to Pineda. Swung on a miss, 1-1. The pitch clock doesn't seem to be bothering Scherzer. He's usually throwing the pitch with about 5 seconds still on the clock. He's up to 40 pitches right now. And that one was a little longer. There was 2 seconds left on that one. 2-1. 2-1. Called that a strike. 2-2. Comes a 2-2. Struck him out. So Scherzer strikes out the side after giving up 3 straight base hits, but he ends up getting at it after the 3 hits. He had second and third, nobody out, doesn't give up another run. So not too bad there. Being at 42 pitches, I believe he would be done for the day, but we'll see what Buck does. He was Scherzer was talking to the home plate umpire. After that inning, wonder what was said there. Didn't look like any of the calls were bad calls. So what do we have? The Mets will have Vogelback, Escobar, and Tommy Pham. Coming up, let's get some of the other scores from around the majors here. So far, Detroit leads Baltimore in the top of the third, 1-0. Washington, in their split squad game against Houston leads 1-0. Boston leads Tampa Bay 1-0. Going into the third, Philadelphia leads Minnesota 1-0. Top of the second, the Yankees lead the Braves 4-0. Bottom of the second inning, in their split squad game, the Yankees lead the Blue Jays 2-0 or 1-0. Going to the bottom of the second there. Here we're 1-0. Washington going to the bottom of the second. St. Louis leads Miami 5-0. Going to the top of the third inning. All of their games are scheduled at 3:05 and 3:10 Eastern time. So we'll see what happens here. We have the World Baseball Classic coming up March 8th or 9th. The first game is played. The USA doesn't play until the 11th, I think. So I'm planning on streaming that as well. I know at least two Mets are on the team. Alonso and McNeil are on the team. I'd have to look at the complete roster to see who else all is there. But here we go. Vogelbach will lead off the inning. And if you're a Mets fan, SNY has re-signed Keith Hernandez to the broadcast booth. They announced that like three or 4 days ago. So keeping Gary, Keith, and Ron together for the season. New pitcher already in for Washington. Espino is now in. So Gray ended up going the one inning, striking out one batter. Vogelbach behind in the count 1-2. See what Vogelbach did for the Mets last year. I'm coming over. Uh, 2-2 in 55 games. Let's see, what did he do here in 55 games? 6 home runs, 25 RBI, 33 walks to 47 strikeouts, batted .255, which is much higher than his career average of .218. He strikes out to start the second inning. So let's see. So with the Mets, he had an .829 OPS. So that's not bad at all. Bringing up Escobar. Escobar got hot last year at the end of the year. I believe it was September. Gary Cohen labeled it the month of Escobar. Thomas is here. What's up, buddy? How are you? How's your channel going? Grounded down the second. 2 outs. Tommy Pham will come to bat. Tommy Pham last year. Let's look at Pham. Pham was with 2 teams last year. He was with Cincinnati and Boston. He pops it up. Catcher back, out of play. Foul ball. Played in 91 games for the Reds, 53 for the Red Sox. Had a total of 17 home runs, 63 RBI. For the year, batted .236, which is well below his career average of .259. So 1-1. 1-1 to count the Pham. 2 outs, bottom of the second. Washington with a 1-0 lead. Grounded foul. That ball was low. It's 2-2. Inside 3-2. Fouled off by Pham. Still 3-2. 2 outs. Nobody on. Oh, nice play by Adams over there at first base in foul territory. So another 1-2-3 inning there. Oh, let's change our stuff here. Now top of the third. So that inning, they got 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left on. The Mets have had nothing across the board. Yeah, right. Right now they're promoting the World Baseball Classic as well. A new pitcher in for the Mets, Riley. So 1-1 count so far. Pop foul, 1-2. We're back to the top of the lineup for the Nats. Abrams leading off the inning. They're leading off the game with a strikeout. He strikes out again. Ground ball, McNeil. 2 outs. Two and one. Foul ball. Oh, ball down in the dirt. Oh, they're going to say he was hit by the pitch. So they'll bring up Adams, who singled and scored his last time up. Foul ball. 0-1. Ground ball to McNeil. Throws him out at first and in the inning. Had to hit Batman, but that doesn't end up hurting the Mets. So we're going to bottom of the third inning. Still 1-0 Nationals. So the Mets will have Nevarez, Vientos, and Cadrola. Let's see if they can get any offense going here. So far, no base runners. And the first pitch is a strike, 0-1. Jackson Rutledge in the pitch for Washington. And they're playing a split squad today, and they're using a bunch of pitchers in this game. So fouled off 1-2. Steve Gelb's talking to Scherzer, who was 11-5 last year, 2.29 ERA, 23 starts. So he missed about 8 or 9 starts. Whoa, ball way up. Full count, 3-2. Lions, 262 at-bats last year for Milwaukee. 4 home runs, 23 RBI, 21 runs scored. Batted 206, 292 on base percentage. So his average was way down. It's got a 258 career average, 206 last year, so not very good. Here comes the 3-2. Head out to right field for an out. Out number 1. It looked good off the bat, but right to the right fielder. That's still looking for that first hit, first base runner. Oh, called it a strike. That looked outside. And hit to the shortstop. First, plenty of time. First pitch is a strike. Ball's hit out to right field. Another 1-2-3 inning. Going to the top of the 4th, still 1-0 Nats. So let's see. In Scherzer's 2 innings, he gave up 1 run, gave up 3 hits, 1 run. There's an earned run. No home runs, no walks, and 5 strikeouts. Raleigh, we'll see if Raleigh comes out for the second. Oh, it just said pitching change. So that means Raleigh went 1 inning, no hits, no runs, no walks, and 1 strikeout. Did have a hit Batman, but We'll see. This game's moving right along. We're already in the fourth inning. Two pitches into the top of the fourth inning. We're out already. Let's see what we got here. Flies out to right field. I'm just getting this play now. Tommy Hunter in for the Mets. Last season, 18 games, 2.42 ERA, 22 innings pitched. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Strike 0-1. Call back up. Call had the RBI double last time. When he hit that double, there was runners on first and second. I'm surprised both guys didn't score. I'd like to see a replay of that. I don't know if the runner on first was just slow or if he got deked. One and two to call. Grounded to McNeil. Throws him out at first. 2 down. When the Mets come back up in the bottom of the fourth inning, they'll have the top of the order back up. McNeil, Canna, and Lindor. No runners yet for the Mets. But here we go. 2 down. Nobody on. Blankenhorn up for Washington. Struck out his last time up. And he strikes him out. So good inning there for Hunter. 3 up and 3 down, 1 strikeout. Heading to the bottom of the fourth. Still 1-0. Still 1-0 Nats. The Mets have used 3 pitchers so far. Scherzer went 2. Raleigh went 1. Hunter so far has pitched 1. Nats have used 3. Gray, Espino, and Rutledge. We'll see if they have a new pitcher this inning. I know they are playing a split squad, so test this out here. Brand. Oh, that's my background. I don't want to get rid of that. How about this? All right, here we go. McNeil leads off the inning. Check swing back to the pitcher. One down. Ramiro now in the game pitching for Washington, so they're on their fourth pitcher. Cannon at bat, 0-1. Cannon on his way to second for a double. First Mets hit and base runner of the day. So runner on second, one out. Lindor coming the bat. Little inside out swing there. Ball up and in. 1-0. Lindor grounded out his first at bat in the first inning. Second to first. 2-1. 2-0. 2-0. So if Lindor can get on, Vogelback will be coming up. Struck out in the second. Called that a strike. That was close. 2-1. Ball high, 3-1. It'll be interesting to see how the TV guys take to the pitch clock. Ball high, runners on first and second with one out after that walk. Vogelback coming up. Because I know, especially watching Met games, you got Keith Hernandez and Ron Darling with Gary Cohen. Now, Gary's great at play-by-play. Mets, Ron Darling and Keith Hernandez, great stories, great insight to the game. But they'll have to speed those stories up now. Going to be more action. Looks like games so far are getting cut down to about 2.5 hours, which is still a good amount of time, but fouled off. 0-2 to Vogelback. Let's go Bar on deck. Mets still trail 1-0 in the bottom of the fourth inning here. Ball high, 1-2, 1-2 to Vogelback. Talking to himself. Vogelback hits one out off the wall. It's off the wall in right center. Canna and Lindor both score. Mets take a 2-1 lead on the RBI double by Vogelback. He sat there and watched it. Wonder if he thought he got it all. It did bounce off the wall, away from the right fielder, right to the center fielder. Vogelback wasn't going to get anything more than a double anyway, so the Mets now take a 2-1 lead. Escobar up, runner on second, still in 1 out, 1-0 count. Fouled off, 1-1. So Vogelback had a couple RBIs last night in the game against Miami. A couple RBIs here today against Washington. Escobar flies out to left field, 2 down. Vogelback stays at second. Bringing up Tommy Pham with a runner on second and 2 down. Pham fouled out to first base his last time up. Ball 1. Ball in the dirt, 2-1. High, full count, 3-2. Fouled away, still 3-2. Outside, walked him. So runners on first and second. All right, so let's recap this inning. Oh, here we go. Strike one, the leadoff. The at bat. Flew out to right field in his first at bat. I think he's going to. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to make the team as a third catcher. Ball outside. 1-1. High 2-1. Oh, swung on a missed. He was way out in front of that, so totally fooled on that pitch. 2-2. Fouled off. Still 2-2. Mets making Romero work this inning. He's got 27 pitches in this inning. Mets have 2 hits, 2 walks, 2 runs. That ball is up, full count. Ball up, bases loaded. So after not being able to do anything the first 3 innings, the Mets have two in this inning. Bases still loaded, 2 outs. Viento's coming up. Strike 1. Swung on a miss. 0-2. Vientos grounded out to short his last time up, last inning. The Mets. This is the Mets' 8th batter of the inning. Ball in the dirt. 1-2. Up high. 2-2. Buckled his knees, struck him out looking. But the Mets do get two, take a 2-1 lead, leave the bases loaded. So they actually scored 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 left on. But they do take the lead. Heading into the 5th. And I will be right back. All right, welcome back. Mets now have a 2-1 lead in the top of the 5th inning. Mets bring in a new pitcher again. Hernandez count 1-2. Hill struck out in his other plate appearance in his second. Did he go? Nope. Still 1-2. Actually 2-2 now. Fouled away. Still 2-2. Down the right field line. Foul ball. Still 2-2. Fouled away again. Making him work here, coming up to the 11th pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off again. Ball low, 3-2, full count. Inside, they called it inside, leadoff walk for the Nats. So that was like a 12 or 13 pitch at bat there. 13 pitches. 0-1 to start off to Pineda. Swung on a miss. Throw down to second. Stolen base. Hill steals the bag. 0-2 pitch on Pineda. McNeil should have done a little bit better job at blocking that plate. Ball down low, 1-2. Yep, Thomas, that was a long at bat. Yes, it was. Yeah, at the right field. Tagging going to third, and he'll make it in there safely. So runner on third was one out for Abrams at the top of the order. Wonder, do they classify that as a sacrifice? No, they did not. That does not, but they're ahead of me, so Abrams actually sacrifices them home. Oh, it's an 8. It's at the center. Tying the game at 2. Dumped into right field for a single. So runner on first with 2 outs. Tied at 2 here in the 5th inning. That one's dumped in the left field for a single. That'll bring up Adams with runners on first and second. Line the short for the final out. And in the inning, but the Nats do tie the game at 2. The Mets will have Cedrola and then the top of the lineup again after eight players came to bat last inning. The Mets got 2 runs at the time, took a 2-1 lead. That inning, McNeil check swing back to the pitcher. Canna doubled. Lindor walked. Vogelback doubled in 2 runs. Escobar flew out to left. Pham walked, and Narvaez walked as well to load the bases, but then Vientos struck out to end the last of that inning. So we'll see. I believe they made another pitching change. Looks like they're using 1 pitcher every inning. Let's catch this up. Zeros across the board here. They got 1 run, 2 hits, error, 2 left on base. So far, the Nets have left 5 runners on. The Mets have left 3 runners on. And here we go. Bottom of the 5th, tied at 2. Ball 1. Fouled away, 1-1. Flies out to center field for the first out. bringing back the top of the Mets lineup with McNeil. McNeil flies one to the warning track and center as well. Out number 2. Here's Canna, who's 1 for 2, doubled and scored in the last inning. Oh and 2. Struck him out in 3 pitches. So going to the 6th, still tied at 2. Take a look at some of the other scores. Baltimore leads Detroit 9-3 in the 5th. Houston and Washington tied at 2 in their split squad game. Tampa Bay and Boston 1-1 in the 6th. Philly leads Minnesota 2-0. The Yankees lead the Braves 4-0 in the 6th. The Yankees lead the Blue Jays 5-0 in the top of the 5th. Looks like the Yankees have the bases loaded there. Of course, the Mets and Nats tied at 2 here. St. Louis leads Miami 6-0 currently in the bottom of the 6th. All other games start at 3 o'clock or later. See what we missed. Guillorme comes into play second. Let's see here. Put Guillorme in at second. And Del Castro came in for Canada, the last 2 outs of the top of the inning. So, and then Chavez flies out to the Castro to start the top of the 6th. One and two to call. Cole had an RBI double in the 2nd to give Washington a 1-0 lead. Grounded out to second in the 4th. 2-2. Outside, 3-2. Oh, hit down the third base line. That's a fair ball. And Cole had himself his second double of the day. That'll bring up Blankenhorn with a runner on second and one out. Blankenhorn's over 2 so far today with 2 strikeouts. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Ball in the dirt, 1-1. Ball outside, 2-1. Strike, 2-2. Full count, 3-2. Call it looking. 2 outs. That's his third time he struck out today. So runner on second, 2 outs, 0-1 to count to Hill. Hill walked and stole the bases last time up, struck out his first time up. High, 1-1. One and two. Call the runner on second. Hill the batter. Hernandez on the mound. 1-2. Ball in the dirt. 2-2. Fouled off. Still 2-2. Ball low. 3-2. Full count. 2 outs. Run on second. Ball outside. Walk. First and second. Got a mound visit going on. First one I've seen. First pitch. Hitting the left field. Diving stab. Castro makes the grab, ending the inning. So a couple base runners there, double and a walk, but no runs. There's two left on base again. That means Washington has left 7 runners on today. That's at 3. Now, unless there's some more changes, it should be Lindor, Vogelback, and Escobar. Wonder if Buck will give them their at-bats and then replace them defensively when they go back out like he did for McNeil and Canna. See what else we got going on here. Some of the other scores now: 9-4, Baltimore over Detroit. Houston and Washington still tied at 2. Boston 4-1 over Tampa Bay. Minnesota now leads Philadelphia 4-2. Yankees now up 7-0. End of the 6th. I know it's only spring training, but no hitter alert going on there. Bottom of the 6th, the Yankees lead Toronto 6-0. Of course, here we're tied at 2 in the bottom of the 6th, and St. Louis leads Miami in the bottom of the 6th. All of their games are getting ready to get started here at 3 o'clock and 3:10. Let's take a look at this. How many pitchers have the Yankees used so far? 4 pitchers. So let's go back. We got Lindor leading off here. Lindor walked his last time up and scored on the Vogelback double. Struck out his first at bat in the second. Oh no, sorry, grounded out in the first. Ball in the dirt, 3-1. Ooh, a little outside, but he called it a strike. 3-2. Struck him out. That'll bring up Vogelback, who's 1 for 2 with a 2-run double. Oh, what did I miss? Vogelback popped out in foul territory, bringing up Escobar. 2 outs. Escobar 0 for 2, grounded out to second and flew out to left. One and one. Grounded foul, 1 and 2. Fouled off again, still 1 and 2. And Escobar flies out to center field to end the inning. 1-2-3 inning. Going to the 7th, still tied at 2. We'll see after the last inning, after the bottom of the 5th, Buck made some changes. Put Guillorme in at second, Castro in at left. So we'll see if he replaces Lindor or Escobar. Vogelback's DH, so probably won't replace him. The Nets will have Abrams, Garcia, Meneses, unless they make some changes. And we'll have to see what the Mets do. Right now it's Pham, Narvaez, and Vientos next inning for them as well. Let's see what some of these other games we're giving out some scores, but let's see. Baltimore here 9-4. Let's see what we got batter wise. Orioles. Diaz hit a 3-run home run for Baltimore. Atlanta must have gotten a hit. No, oh, they did. Yep, because they took the no-hitter alert away. All right, here we go. Top of the 7th. First pitch is a strike. Coonrod in for the Mets. 0-2. Valera is now batting for Washington. 1-2 to count. Strikes him out. Swinging. Let's see. Garcia was scheduled. Let's see if they make another change here. I don't expect too many changes from Washington because it is a split squad game. Garcia is still up. I don't think it's Garcia anymore. But they're not telling me who it is. No, it's Garcia. About that, everyone. We're back. We did have the Baker single. He then stole second. Meneses fouled out to first base, and Sanchez replaced Adams and struck out looking to end the inning. The Mets are coming up here. Tommy Pham. We're still 2-2 here in the bottom of the seventh. And it's 1-1. Two and one now. Three and one to Pham. Perez on the mound for Washington now. Ball low, so leadoff walk. So the Mets broadcast is interviewing Narvaez, so I assume he's out of the game. See who they put in at catcher. Beatty's in the bat. Ooh, 0-2. That ball looked a little outside. Should be interesting to see. Beatty did get called up last year. Was looking good until he got hurt. Beatty goes down swinging. Vientos hits one in the gap. To throw to the plate, not in time. Pham scores all the way from first. The Mets take a 3-2 lead. Oh, they put Casey in. Oh, they put Ramirez in to pinch hit. So that wasn't Pham. That was Ramirez. So quickly 0-2. Let's change this. because the Mets now lead 3-2. So still one out. Runner on second. 0-2. Ball in the dirt. 1-2. Right now, runner on second, one out. Guillorme would be on deck. Fouled off. Still 1-2. Two and two. Fouled off again. Still 3-2. Flies out to center. That'll bring up Guillorme. This is Guillorme's first at bat of the day after replacing McNeil in the sixth. Inside. Off the pitcher, Guillorme. He's going to be safe at first. Runner holds at third. So we'll see if they call that an infield hit. Yep. So runners on the corners. For LeCastro. This is LeCastro's first time up after replacing Canna in the sixth. Thomas asks, what do you think of the new pitch clock? I like it so far. I was not watching the Braves game yesterday when the game got ended on the called third strike. I like it. I like the pace. I don't have the volume up, so I'm not listening to the TV announcers. How have they been, Thomas? Have you watched any of the games? Do they sound rushed? Do they sound? But as far as pace of play goes, I love it. I mean, here we're in the bottom of the seventh here. We're only 2 hours into the stream. So I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be good for baseball. Pops out to short to end the inning. But the Mets do take the lead. Head into the eighth. 3-2 New York. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see, like, even in the game, Baltimore and Detroit, even though it's 14 total runs scored, they're also in the bottom of the seventh inning. So a lot of runs being scored there, but still about the same amount. I mean, this game's getting ready to go to the eighth, and they're in the bottom of the seventh. So Houston and Washington, the other game, is in the bottom of the ninth already. That game just ended, actually. So what? 2 hours? I mean, they played that game, won 4-2 in 2 hours. Thomas says, "Yeah, I like the pitch clock. Just need to get used to it." Yeah, I don't know. This is the first game I've actually watched. I did watch a little bit of the Mets last night, and I didn't notice it. But the Mets graphic department do put the pitch clock on the scoreboard that's on the top left hand corner of the broadcast. So I like that. So I know, because I don't know about the actual major league stadiums where the clock actually is. If you'll be able to see it. So at least having it on screen, I know how much time. When Scherzer started the game, he was throwing his pitch probably with about 5 seconds left on the clock. So for a lot of these guys, it's not going to be an issue. So I see your Red Sox are winning right now, 4-2. Curtis in for the Mets. Oh, and 2. Antuna's up at bat. Forgive me if I'm mispronouncing some of these guys' name. A lot of these guys I have not even heard of, and he strikes out swinging. Thomas said at least both our teams are winning. Yep. Yeah, early on, it's only spring training, but it's always fun to win. Swung on a miss, 1-1. That ball must have been low. 2-1. Casey got replaced for Casey. He grounds out to first base. 3 unassisted. 2 outs. Two outs. Let's see who's at bat for Washington here. Ball high. Blankenhorn's up. So they did not place Blankenhorn so far. 0 for 3 on the day. Swung on and missed. Struck him out. Going to the bottom of the 8th. Still 3-2 New York. See if the Mets add to that lead here. See who we got for the Mets here. Mauricio will lead off for the Mets. All right, here we go. Bottom of the 8th. Ball high. And that ball is gone. Mauricio absolutely crushed that. giving the Mets a 4-2 lead. Is that Vogelback? Did Vogelback just single? No, Almonte replaced Vogelback in single. Okay. Foul ball, 1-2. Kevin Parada last season, single A, batted .275, 13 games, 1 home run, 8 RBI. One, two, runner on first. Grounded to short, flipped to short, double play. 4-6-3 double play. 2 outs, nobody on. Ramirez came in to pinch run after Pham got on last time. Ended up scoring a run. Get back up the middle. That's a base hit. They'll bring up Bet Beatty. 0 for 1 struck out and is only at bat so far today. Strike 1. That one's grounded up the middle. Oh, nice play, bad throw. So it's going to be an E4. E4 runners on second and third with 2 outs. Let's see what I'm calling an E4. Let's see what they called it. Reaches on throwing error by second baseman. Yep. Joe Suozzi played in single ball last year, 221, 8 home runs, 32 RBI. Getting an at bat here with some runners on. 0-2. Oh, fouled. No, swing and a miss. 1-1 is the count. 1-1. Stewart with a 2-run single, scoring 2 more runs, giving the Mets a 6-2 lead. Let's change this. This is now 6-2. Popped up out to right field. Makes the catch, ends the inning. But the Mets add 3 and now lead 6-2 heading to the 9th. I don't know. I know we're only today's Sunday. The Mets played 2 games yesterday. I don't know if they used Diaz at all. I know this is not a safe situation. I don't think that really matters in spring training. If a guy needs work, you're going to use him. What a day. Good day for a live stream. Mets winning. I don't know why that didn't work. go. So who did the Mets bring in? They're leaving Curtis in. A bunch of other defensive substitutions. See what they were. Almonte remains in the game as DH. Ramirez remains in the game as center field. Stewart remains in the game as right fielder. And defensive switch, right field to first base for Cadrola. And Manuel Alvarez is in the game pitching for the Mets. Overlord stops by, says, "Go Texas Rangers." No, stop. You guys even play? Isn't Texas the team that signed Jacob deGrom? You're winning 2-0. I think he's hurt already. That ain't right. Two and one outside. Oh, they call it a walk, but the Mets live broadcast only had 2-1. Rangers will have a better record over the Mets this season. Watch. Bet right now. Text me what the bet is. At least I'm not a Yankee. I'm only streaming on YouTube, so Harold's probably not here. Two and one. Mets lead by 4. You don't wanna be walking people though. Overlord, you streaming it all today? I'm gonna do some mock drafts later, maybe. Let's see. It's a foul ball. It's 3-2. Nope. He said, nope. Got lots of homework to do. Well, if you have homework to do, we can't be doing mock drafts then. Walk. First 2 batters walk here. The Mets schedule play the Cardinals tomorrow, Astros Tuesday, Marlins Wednesday, Braves Thursday. Nats again Friday. Marlins again Saturday, and the Cardinals Sunday. All 1 o'clock starts. Ground ball is short. Flip to second for one. On the first, double play. Runner on third, 2 out. It's a 6-4-3 double play. Rangers up 5. We the best. Uh-huh. So 2 outs, runner on second. Darren Baker's up last season in split time between single A and double A. One and one. It's only 3:37. That means this game has taken 2 hours and 30 minutes. Wow. 1 and 2. Strike 2. 1 and 2. Mets are 1 strike away. Imagine being only up 4 on one of the worst teams in the league. Just why? Oh, actually, while you're here, hold on. I know you're usually on stream with me. Boom. Overlord CK is now a moderator. Boom. Uh-oh. Full count. To Baker. 2 outs. Still runner on third. 6-2 Mets. Ground ball down the first, and he's going to beat it. That makes it 6-3. See if they call that a single. See if they actually call that a single, because he didn't field the ball cleanly. Reaches on the fielding error. Yep. Okay. So that's an E3. No RBI. He said someone's got to hassle you. I took the job today. Well, that's all right. He said, bad idea. No, we don't have all those on the Twitter, on the YouTube side. We don't have all those commands over here. Oh, and then the Mets end the game on a caught stealing, throwing the runner out, trying to steal second base. So Washington gets 1, out by a mile. Not sure why you're trying to steal there. Your run technically means nothing. So there it is. Mets hold on for the 6-3 win. Yep, Overlord says what a dummy. Yep, it is. Maybe the coach told him to go. I don't know. So we'll see. They got the names up there. Scherzer goes 2 innings, gives up 1 run, strikes out 5 in those 2 innings, including 3 in the second inning after having runners on. 2 runners on, nobody out, and he actually only gives up 1 run. Ends up striking out Blankenhorn, Hill, and Pineda to end the inning. Scherzer's washed. Yeah, we'll see. Scherzer's washed. You know who's washed? Jacob deGrom. So good luck paying him your $45 million or whatever you paid him when he makes 12 starts this year, 7 starts next year. A starting pitcher should make 32 starts in a season. I'm telling you, on that 5-year deal with deGrom, he doesn't make that many starts in Texas. For Texas. Don't talk about the Zion. Oh, man. That's funny. Hey, well, get your homework done so we can do some mock drafts later. So I'm going to end the stream here. Guys, thanks, everybody, for stopping by. I'll probably do another game probably next Sunday as well. We'll see. Maybe I'll cover somebody else. Besides the Mets next week, we know we don't want to do Texas. We know we don't want to cover them. But if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Got it. Gonna go grind it now. All right. Text me when you're done. Yep, absolutely. So everybody that was here, thank you. Thomas was here hanging out in the chat. Overlord came here at the end, hanging out in the chat as well. He's a Texas Ranger fan. He's always on our Thursday night streams with us over on Twitch, covering NFL and XFL mock drafts. We'll be doing mock drafts. Got a lot of free agency stuff coming out as well. But yeah, for baseball content and college basketball content, make sure you're following our YouTube page. Hit that subscribe button, notification bell, and we'll see you next weekend.